Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back for another epic Minecraft mod showcase. And today on the channel we are going to be doing the Ranger's Apprentice mod. So guys, this mod is pretty epic. It adds quite a lot into the game, which is cool. So if you're excited, be sure to smack that like button. But let's get in and start this mod showcase. Okay guys, so with this mod, once you spawn into your world, you will start with this, and it's called a class selection book. So there are a range of classes that you can choose from, and we're going to take a look at these now. As you can see up in the top left, I have the Ranger class on, and it gives you your experience needed to level up, and there's also skills you can get as you level up, which is pretty cool, but we'll look at those a little bit further in. So let's open up this book, and you can see we get this cool screen and we can choose our class. So we've got Ranger, and I might pronounce some of these wrong, but Scandian, TwomuJ, Wargle and Scotty. So we are just on Ranger for now, but if you can see, you can kind of swap through them. There, I'm the Scandian Skirl. What else we got? TwomuJ Warrior. We're a Wargle. Oh, that looks dark. And look, the Wargle actually changes us to look like this, and that's not armor, guys. You can see that's not armor. That's exactly how you look when you're a Wargle, which is pretty cool. And the rest of them actually use armor. And now we've got Scotty here, and you can see just my normal self, but these guys do have armor. So they are the different classes. So guys, let me know in the comments, which one would you choose? I think the Wargle is cool, it's quite evil, but I think I'm just going to start off with the Ranger for now, and we'll go with that. So as you can see, just my normal self, but now I am a Ranger Apprentice. Okay guys, so now that we've chosen our class and we're going to be a Ranger, it's time to get some gear. So you can see over here we have some armor. Along here we've got Ranger armor. Over here we have the Scandian armor. This one is TwomuJ, but these are like tunics. And then we have a TwomuJ Warrior, which is cool as well. And then we have Scotty down here. And as I said guys, the Wargle changes your body, so it doesn't use the armor. So let's take some of this Ranger gear, seeing as we are a Ranger. Let's take the Apprentice tunic as well. So we can't actually wear the Ranger tunic, guys. See, if I try to put that there, it says you must be a full Ranger to wear a tunic with a silver oak leaf. But I can't wear these because this isn't an apprentice, and that's what I am, so that's good. So if we look here, these are the crafting recipes. We've got leather, we've got some leaves again here, and there's some booties, and there we go. So let's put this on, and now I look cool and I'm ready to go. So now that I have some armor, we can leave all those there. You can see what they are, they're pretty cool. I need to get a weapon, so this is our weapons rack here. Now Ranger would typically have a bow, so if I take one of these, here's a Ranger longbow. Here's the issue. If I try to use it, it says you are still an apprentice, use the recurve bow instead. So let's take the recurve bow, and boom. And the only reason I have arrows, guys, is because I'm in creative. So now that I have my bow, I have my gear, I'm ready to go with my class. And with experience, guys, you need to just kill mobs to get that up. So for every mob, it seems you get 1 experience point. So if I go in here, I can just shoot away, killing all these chickens, and that's gonna bring me down and level me up soon enough. And then the higher the level you are, guys, you can start using skills. So that's what we're going to take a look at now, a few skills. So guys, the one thing that I really do like about this mod is that everything's easily accessible, so I can showcase it easy for you. So instead of having to sit there and level up for ages, I can actually just go set level, and I'm going to put my level to 50, just like that. So now I'm a level 50 Ranger. You can see up the top that I'm not an apprentice anymore. And now that I'm level 50, I can actually take a look at some skills. So you can see I'm scrolling through 3 different skills right now. So I'm just pressing the F key to get that. And once I've decided on which skill I want, let's say agility. So what I'm going to do is go into game mode 0, just so I don't get caught flying or anything. So now that I'm in game mode 0, I've got my agility skill selected. I need to press OR, and that will use it. And you can see I'm using it now, and I've got super speed. So as you level up, guys, you learn different skills, which is really cool. So that is the agility. Now I can scroll through again. I can have a look at quick shot, and that's the agility gone. And I think if I press OR, I'm using it. And now all I need to do is just right click. I don't need to pull back. It's a quick shot. which is pretty cool. And look how fast I can just shoot at all of these chickens. And now it's run out. So let's also take a look at escape. And this one's actually really cool. So let's say you're in a fight and you're getting caught and you really needed to like get out of the fight. And that's the idea. It's escape. So walk up here, press. Oh, if I walk over here, press R. It's not. Oh wait, look, it's just boosting up now. Now if I walk over, press R, it just flings me back. So it kind of just knocks me back out of the fight, which is really cool. It's a way of escaping. If I do it again there, look at that, and you can see the bar recharges, and then I whoop. That's so cool, guys. Actually, let me have a look what it looks like here. So press that, and it just pulls me back and saves me from that fight. So that's the aspect with the skills, guys, which is a really, really cool part of it, and it really will push you to level up in order to use the skills. But not only that, so that you can actually use the different bows. So you can see now I can use the longbow as well, because I'm not an apprentice anymore, because I'm actually a ranger. So yeah, let's take a look at a few of the mobs. Okay guys, so the first mob we're going to take a look at is the ranger. Now, because I'm a ranger, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a look, and look at this, Ranger Jaden. So they'll actually spawn in with random names, and they spawn in forests. So that's where you can find these guys roaming the world. And let me see, if I right click, Ranger Jaden is now following me. So Ranger Jaden, are you ready for a little battle? I will help you. Let's see if we can take on this guy. So we're going to also have a look at the wargles, and they're like dog-like creatures. They're pretty cool. So you ready, Jaden? Come over here, and actually, do you know what? Before we do that, let's give you some torches. So I'm going to give you torches, and Jaden will actually use these torches in order to light his or her arrows. Is it a he or a her? Jaden. It could be. It looks like a girl. It really does. But anyway, you're going to use those torches to light up your arrows. So let's go. I'm going to have to help you here because this is dangerous. And you can see that Jaden actually swaps to a sword when they're too close. Oh, no longer following me. Oh, he was killed anyway. That was pretty harsh. There were a lot of them, so we can't really blame Jaden there. I'm gonna say it's a she. Let's just say it's a she. She did her best. But unfortunately, it wasn't good enough. These guys are pretty scary when they come at you like that. There's a lot of them. So that's the ranger and also the wargle. We can go and take a look at a few more now after I kill this one. Okay guys, in honor of the next mob, I have changed my class to the Scandian group. So you can see one spawn egg actually spawns quite a few of them again, and this one here, oh wait, this one, where is it? Where is the Scandian Jarl? There it is. Petter Etoxen. I'm really bad with that. I have no idea, but there is a Scandian Jarl as well, has more health, which is pretty cool. Probably hits a bit harder. So if you guys want to come up here, maybe not. Let's just see if you guys can do it. We're going to go against the wargles again and have a little bit of a fight. So they're all aiming for the one guy, but now he's got his helper and his friends are coming up to try and fight. Let's see if the Jarl is any good. Oh, the Jarl hits harder. The Jarl does hit harder. So I think the wargles are actually... It's hard to know. Oh look, this is a random wargle coming in. Oh, and the Scandians won. So that's pretty cool. So they are quite strong. Good job, guys. Next up, guys, we're going to take a look at the Scotty. Also, guys, just before we do take a look at the next mob, something I did forget to mention. As you can see, now that I changed to a Scandian, I can't actually use a ranger's bow, which is pretty cool. So each have their own type of weapon that can only be used by their respective class, which is a really cool feature. You can see I must be a ranger or a TwomuJ to use the recurve bow, but the ranger longbow can only be used by a ranger. So yeah, it's actually a pretty cool feature. Okay guys, we have a group of Scotty Warriors here, and there is Santo Macemtel. These names are cool. So we've got a Scotty General and we've got a group of Scotty Warriors, which is pretty epic. And these guys are all... Where are they going? You see, I mean, I spawned them in here and then they just run away. So let's do a Scotty Warrior and Scotty General. And the General actually seems to spawn a few of them. And oh, the General spawns with Warriors, which that makes sense, I suppose. They need to protect him. So right, let's go, guys. This is going to be a bit of a battle, but I'd say the Scotty might have it. And also I changed to be a Scotty for this as well, which is pretty cool. So it looks like they're taking them down pretty quick. They're working well together. Did you get him? That's good. Okay, so the Scotty are pretty strong, it seems, and they have some cool weapons. So let's have a look at what the Scotty weapons, what they're using. Oh, I used my escape. Let's have a look here. We have a mace. I saw that on a few of them. What else? You guys, you seem to mainly be using mace. What is this one? Okay, this is this one is here, is it? The Scotty sword. I suppose that also makes sense. And it looks like it kind of spawns randomly on them. I mean, these guys have maces. What's that one in there? Is that a mace? Yeah, they have maces, swords. It's pretty cool. So let's take a look at the next ones. Okay, guys. So next up we have the TwomuJ, and I have 3 different eggs. We've got General, Warrior, and Archer. So let's put in the Warrior. Oh, look at you. You're fighting the Scotty already. Look at this. War is broken out. Oh, so we killed this. They killed the horse, and now they're fighting you. So he died. He's gonna need a bit of help. Let's see. Let's go for an Archer. Is he an Archer? Oh, he's so strong. That Archer's so good, guys. Fair enough, they did kill him in the end, but they are hitting hard, those Archers. So let's throw a few Archers in. Let's throw a few Warriors around the place. This is gonna be a cool little fight, and I love that they're all horseback. And let's have a General as well. Now, against you guys, we're gonna have... I'm gonna go for 3 packs of Wargles. I hope you guys are ready. So 1, 2, and 3. Oh, and there is death. Look at that for a battle, guys. That's insane. I think the Wargles might win this one. I don't know. It looks like General Zeus was slain by a Wargle. The General's killed. That's never a good sign. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now they didn't survive that one, but there were a lot of Wargles. So you guys are crazy, but they're my favorite so far. I do like the TwomuJ. They're pretty cool. So let's move on and see what else we have. Now, guys, the next mob isn't one of the classes, but is an extremely tough rare mob. So let's have a look. Here we have Kalkara, and Kalkara has 500 health and do a ton of damage. So it is pretty tough. But they do have a weakness. Fire is their weakness. So let's walk up with a torch and right click them, but they can stun you as well if you get too close. Their eyes will stun you and you won't be able to move. So obviously I'm in game mode 1, so it's not going to be an issue, but if you see, that is by far their weakness, guys. Their body is made of fur, and it's waxy and highly flammable, so it says. So you can either light arrows on fire, you can right click with a torch, but be very careful when you're trying to get close. And there's that there wrecking the place here, but do be very careful if you're going to get that close with a torch, especially in regular game mode, because they hit pretty hard. And I got lucky there only because I'm in game mode. I think he would have destroyed me otherwise. But those guys are actually found in these, which are called Gorlan runes. So we'll have a look at those after the very last mob. We have a Night Warrior. Oh, I think we're in peaceful here. Will that make a difference? Here we go, a Night Warrior. And Night Warrior looks like he wants to kill everything. Look how cool it looks. That's a pretty cool boss. So we'll let him fight all of the Wargles and clear the area for us, which is pretty nice. So thank you very much, Mr. Night Warrior. We're going to take a look at a few challenges now, guys, and then we will move on to the generated structures that you can find in your world. Okay, guys, so if we come over to this chest that just says challenges here, we have a challenge Morgarath, and we have this block with a load of question marks. So if we scroll over this, you can see, oh, I keep using my escape. I need to change that. Every time I press R, it just shoots me back. But anyway, we have a challenge Morgarath, and if we use that, then we'll be able to challenge him, which is pretty cool. If we go over here and spawn this block down, although I think I need to be out of peaceful again, let's put that there. That is how the Night Warrior spawns. He spawns on this crazy block, and he is really cool. It's just so dark, but he's epic, and he just wants to kill everything. What's he going for now? Is he trying to get the chickens? That's pretty mean. So let's see if we go into game mode 0. First of all, how do I... There we go. There it is. So if you click that on the ground, and it is craftable, you can see Morgarath is the boss for the Wargles, and it spawns with a lot of them. I wasn't expecting... Don't tell me that's a Night Warrior as well. Oh wow, I've got myself in a bit of a pickle here, but hopefully this Night Warrior will kill everything. No, he's more focused on me. He wants to... Oh, whoa. Look at that. That's so cool. I did not see that before. he's after turning into a load of different invisible Night Warriors, and I'm so dead. Okay guys, so we've seen most of the items to do with weapons, armor. We've had a look at the classes and the skills. Here's another cool item that I wanted just to throw in. It is rope. So once you stand on it, now I have my hands fully off the keyboard, it will automatically climb it for you. And then once you get to the top, there we go. So it's a really cool little addition to the mod, the actual rope. And if I go on it, you can see it's not going to go down, but if I shift, it will let me climb down the rope. And then again, once I go on it, it's like an elevator. It just automatically goes up, which is pretty cool. That's a cool little item. We're actually going to take a look at a few of the structures that we can spawn now. So you can see, which is amazing again in this mod, that you actually have an item to spawn all of these structures. So I can show it off. So guys, you can see we have the ship there, we have those ruins. So we'll go have a look at those in a minute, but I just want to spawn all these other little structures from the towns as well. And you can see there's a ranger over there in the forest. So there's a watchtower. This is a Scandian watchtower. We've got Scandian houses. We have everything is pretty much Scandian. We've got a well. So let's make our own little town here. Let's put a well beside this tower. Oh, well, it's kind of in the tower, but it's not too bad. Let's go over here and put down a house. And we got another one here. And I bet you they're overlapping again. Yep, my bad. Let's go back over here. I think they're spawning on this side. Just like that. That's quite a big one actually. Let's have a look at number 1. We've got a well again. So it's pretty cool that we have an item to spawn in these structures to have a look. And you can see we've got some Scandian guys living here as well. So there's another one in here. Let's have a look at this big longhouse. Is that in here? Where is that one? And look at this. Loads of items, which is pretty cool. And you can see the Scandian ale, so we can have a look at that in a minute as well. Now, where's this longhouse? There it is. Let's go in here. You can see we've got another chest. And there's some pretty good stuff, guys. We've got some diamond horse armor. We've got some iron. I mean, if you find that, it's pretty decent, I have to say. But yeah, let's go have a look at these two. So we've got the Scandian ship and then the ruins of Gorlan. So let's go have a look at the ship. Okay guys, I'm on the ship and you can see that there are Scandian spawners all along it to protect their boat. So you can see there's also a bit of loot when you find this ship, which is pretty nice. It's not too bad. I mean, there's a bit of diamond, bit of fish, more horse armor. What else do we? Oh, we got a diamond sword, guys. That's not bad at all. And yeah, I think it actually looks really good. The design of it is pretty cool. And they will just randomly spawn around your world. So there's a bit of loot if you find them. Oh, there's loot up here as well. So don't forget that one, guys. Up the mast you go, climb on up, and you can get some there. Let's go over and have a look at this one. I spawned it in earlier. This is the ruins of Gorlan, and you can see we have the Kalkaras in here. These guys are so dangerous. Remember, these are the ones we can light on fire. So my best bet, and I reckon this is the way you should tackle this, is if you come, I'd build up an area outside and I'd use some fire arrows to take these guys out. And again, there's loot in all around in chests. We've got some spawners. That's a Wargle spawner there. I'd get rid of that if you wanted to come in here. And yeah, you can just climb up around, have a little look around and find all the cool loot. And Mr. Kalkara up here is protecting the area, so be very, very careful when you run into him. And you can see there's quite a few chests around. You could actually, it's a nice bit of loot, guys. It really is. Some nice loot in there, so definitely worth going to. Just be very careful. Bring fire. Fire is your best friend in there. But guys, I think that's pretty much it for this mod. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to download it, the link is in the description. Remember to leave in the comments with your favorite class. Like, which one would you choose? I think the TwomuJ Warriors and the TwomuJ Archers were pretty cool, just because they were on horseback, and obviously the Wargles are pretty dangerous as well because they hunt in packs and they're quite dangerous. But this guy was my favorite, as I'd like to choose the TwomuJ class, but the Night Warrior was the coolest mob. But guys, thanks so much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for more Minecraft mod showcases.